Hey, I'm Charlie. I'm one of the core maintainers for Kompose. I'm going to go over some of the Kompose 1.1 features. So first off, we added more support for keys within Docker Compose. So we added health check. This will convert into its Kubernetes equivalent into liveness probes. We'll be adding readiness probes in the future. We also added more support for deploy keys. So we added resources, and that includes limits and reservations. So this will also convert into its Kubernetes equivalent. We also added group add. So if you're still running version 2 of Docker Compose, this will work. So this will actually check to see if that group is available on the node and add it to its Kubernetes equivalent as well. So let's test this out. Change this back to version 3. I'll simply type convert, and this will convert it into its Kubernetes equivalent. So we'll check out Redis slave deployment, because that's where we put the deploy keys as well as the health check. So then here, you can now see that it's been converted to liveness probe. And we also have limits and requests. It's converted it to its Kubernetes equivalent too. So if you supplied megabytes, gigabyte, whatever, it will convert it to its to what Kubernetes can understand. Another thing that we also added is new annotations. So you could actually see what version of Kompose you actually used to convert this file, as well as what the command that you used. Another thing as well is that we added support for Kubernetes cluster tests. So you can actually run Kompose against a OpenShift cluster by running make test OpenShift. This will actually test against OpenShift, check to see if the ports are up and the containers are running, etc. We now actually have support for make test Kubernetes. So if K8s and run this command, and it'll, as long as you have something like minikube running, it will test against the Kubernetes cluster. Yeah, and that's it. So go check out Kompose 1.1, download it, test it, open up issues, give us some feedback.